Ladies and gentlemen, your favorite Zionist prince, Tal the Traveling Clod, here with a fucking wild one. I know Patrick Bet-David is a bit of a wild character on this show, and I know that not all of you guys like him or agree with him, but he interviewed this guy who claims to have spoken to the Mossad many times and has a lot of controversial things to say about Israel and the Israelis. We gotta watch this shit. It is something else. It's crazy. Strap in.
When you were a CIA officer and you guys worked with Intel, you're like, hey, when I was going to Sudan or I don't know, whatever city, Kirak, or where were you going? Khartoum, yeah. Hey, you're going there at 3 p.m. today. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm going there. Boom. Okay. And we got an intel from a Saudi intel, from this, from that. What other intel agencies did you guys work with that collectively, amongst each other, you're like, dude, I work with those guys. I don't trust them at all. And which intel agencies did you work with? You're like, I think those guys are fair. Who did you not at all trust, even though you had to work with them?
The Israelis.
You didn't trust them?
Not as far as I could throw them.
You, or was that a cultural thing?
It was cultural. But my very first encounter with the Israeli intelligence service, the Mossad, I was a brand new analyst. This is like March of 1990. And I was instructed to participate in a large-scale briefing of the Israeli Mossad and Shin Bet representatives in Washington. And we don't allow the Israelis into CIA headquarters because they would always come with gifts, and the gifts had always listening devices packed inside them. And, somebody brings you a gift, you x-ray it. It's the normal process. And we're like, you guys can't keep coming back here every single time trying to bug our conference rooms. So no more. So,
and was it easy to x-ray and see that they had bugs in them?
Yeah.
What percentage of the time did gifts have bugs in them?
100%.
Be quiet.
No, seriously.
Are you kidding me?
Absolutely not. I wish I was.
100% of the time they brought gifts that had bugs in them.
Yeah. And we're like, okay, no more. You can't come on campus anymore.
Will you guys joke about it with them? You're like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What is this?
We
So
would
was
say,
it like a
"Come on,
joke?
Come on, you guys. No, they were serious. They were hoping one would slip through. So we had a safe house in Virginia.
By the way, just ladies and gentlemen, this man John Kirikau, he's a whistleblower. He claims that the Mossad, the same people who pulled off the Hezbollah beeper operation and like several other incredible operations around the world, they're just sneaking bugs into presents for American CIA agents so they could wiretap them. And they just do it over and over again, hoping that one would slip through. Just hoping. Okay. All right,
would
buddy.
meet with them there. So I'm one of like 8 analysts at the time. And because I was the junior most analyst, I went last. So, the political analyst, the econ analyst, the oil analyst, the military analyst, they all take their turns. And it comes to me. And because I was overt at the time, I used my true name. So I said, my name is John Kiriakou, and I'm going to brief you today on Saddam Hussein's state of mind. And the Mossad guy, his glasses were like this. And he says, spell your name? So I spell it. And then in front of all my colleagues, he says to me, you are Jewish? And I said, I am not recruitable. I am not recruitable. Don't even think about it. I was so furious that he was ready to...
Okay, I have to jump in again. Sorry. By the way, 100% that interaction happened. Like are you Jewish? Because that's just what Jewish people do when they hear a slightly Jewish last name, because there's not a lot of Jews, so we like to make connections with Jews. So if Kiriakou, I don't know, I've never heard Kiriakou before. I don't know what kind of last name that is. I don't know if this guy is Jewish. I guess he is Jewish. But I totally believe that happened. The posturing after, check out how this John guy acts.
Well, don't even think about it. I am not recruitable.
Bullshit.
I am not recruitable. Don't even think about it.
Akhi, go fuck off. Sell it to Patrick Bet-David. Come on. What are you talking about? You did not talk like that. Let's be completely honest. This sounds akin to that guy. I'm forgetting his name. That actor. He was an African-American actor that pretended like he got hung with a noose. And people came up to him and did like the whole MAGA country thing. That's exactly what this vibe of this guy is giving off right now. He's like, Don't recruit me to the Mossad. I am not part of the IDF. I love America.
Me, you are Jewish? And I said, I am not recruitable.
Fuck off.
I am not recruitable. Don't even think about
You
it.
drama queen.
I was so furious that he was ready to cold pitch me right there in front of all my
I
colleagues.
was so furious that he tried to recruit me to the Mossad right there. I cannot believe that he would do something like that to me.
Afterwards, get out of here, moron. Try to recruit me in front of everybody.
John, was that across
Fuck
the
off,
board
John.
with everybody that didn't trust them the most?
Oh, yeah.
What percentage of our guys you worked with didn't trust Mossad?
100%. I'll give you another example. So when I went on a tour to Bahrain, the guy I sat next to at headquarters and his wife went on a tour to Jerusalem. They were absolutely lovely people.
Oh, perk up
Husband
your
and wife
ears.
tandem team.
Perk up your ears now, ladies and gentlemen. This shit's about to get wild.
They were declared to the Israelis. So the Israelis knew that they were CIA officers, and they went to Jerusalem for a 2-year assignment not to work against the Israelis. We don't work against the Israelis.
We don't work against the Israelis.
So when they arrived, the chief took them to Mossad and said, you already know them, but now they're going to be here for 2 years. She's going to work on Palestinian issues, and he's going to take Arabic classes at the university.
Check. Good.
Easy.
Sounds easy.
So
Fun.
they're there for a few weeks. The ambassador has a welcome party for them. And they go back to their house after the party, and all the living room furniture had been rearranged
Fuck, man.
while they were gone. And they're like, okay, the Israelis break into the house. We get it. It's your country. All right. You don't have to be jerks about it.
What? And wait, it gets so much it gets so much worse than this. I watched this clip in the morning. I was dying laughing. What? Do Israelis do Israelis have a sudden fixation with feng shui? What is it though? Diplomats come to the country? I can't, I'm sorry. Wait, I gotta take a break. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys. I'm having a really hard time with this video. I love the idea that he's trying to sell that Israeli diplomats come from around the world and random Israelis break into their houses and suddenly feng shui their living room. Because we're that evil. I can't. I'm so sorry. I can't control myself. God, I'm so sorry. I gotta get my composure back. I love the conspiracy theories about Israel. They're so much fun because they get so wild at a certain point, like 9/11 and the killing babies and all that stuff. It's like it's good. It's all, but this one, I never heard about. We're so evil that we just break into diplomats' houses and start rearranging their furniture. It's just very funny. But wait, there's so much more. It doesn't stop there. Check this out.
That December, they go to a Christmas party at the ambassador's residence. And when they get back to the house, people had taken shits in all their toilets and left it unflushed.
What?
Yeah. Why? It's just an intimidation thing. They do their two.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I need clarification. I'm having heart palpitations from laughing. What do you mean? What do you mean they're taking shits in people's toilets? Just assume. What? What does all of this mean, John? You have to clarify. I can't. I gotta listen to this part again.
And left it unflushed. A Christmas party at the ambassador's residence.
Okay, so the American ambassadors came to the Israeli ambassador's house for a Christmas party. They're gone from their home. Okay, this is the home that's furniture has been rearranged.
And when they get back to the house, people had taken shits in all their toilets and left it unflushed. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Why? It's just an intimidation.
Look at Patrick. Dude, Patrick's like, what the fuck? I think even Patrick can sometimes be like a little bit conspiratorial about the Jews, but even him, he's like, what? What the fuck did you say to me? I can't, bro. This is maybe one of the best videos on YouTube, and it only got like 12,000 views. You guys gotta go support the Patrick McDavid podcast, because this episode is something else. This is really next level. I have been laughing all morning. I saw a part of this video in the morning, and I just couldn't stop laughing. It's so funny. Look at him. He's like, what the fuck?
Thing. They do their 2 years there. The ambassador has a going away party for them. They drive back home, and when they get home, the dog is whimpering under the dining room table. Somebody had cut his tail off and wrapped it in gauze and medical tape.
What the fuck?
Like, why? So when this happens, and it happens all the time, we have to go.
This happens all the time. Wait, I'm sorry. I have to keep pausing. This happens all the time? Like the Italian ambassador, the Mossad just comes to the Italian ambassador's house, rearranges their furniture, shits in their toilet, and then cuts their dog's tail off and puts tape on it. And God's, what? What are you trying to sell me? John, what are you trying to sell me here, bro? I am at a loss for words. I have never heard a conspiracy theory about the Jews like this before in my life. This is next level. I'm at the borderline of this is a joke. Like, it has to be. He has to be doing shtick. It can't be real.
Israelis and say, stop harassing our people. And they're like, okay. And then they stop for a year or two. And then they start doing it.
They start shitting in people's toilets again.
Why do you... Okay, give me one you trusted the most.
He's at a loss for words.
I work very, very closely with the Brits.
Why were they easier to work with?
Because our national interests are so closely aligned, especially on the issues that I was working on, terrorism, that everything we wanted to do, they wanted to do as well. And one of the great things about MI6 and MI5, frankly, is that their bureaucracy is a fraction of what ours is. Anyways,
I think I only made it through that far. I think the comedy show's over. Guys, I need your thoughts in the comments below. I am at truly, this video broke me. I've laughed at some videos, but there has been no video that has even come close. This is my favorite reaction video I've ever done on this channel, and we've done like 1,000 at this point. I am at a loss for words. I literally do not know how to feel. This made me laugh. This made me feel emotions I've never felt in my life. But I'm curious, like, do you guys believe John Kirishauki, whatever the hell his name is? It's just insane to imagine that the Mossad is shitting in people's toilets, cutting dogs' tails off, and rearranging furniture of diplomats like. It's insane. Like, I can't. I'm shocked. How dare they feng shui and then shit in your toilet? I don't know what to say anymore. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you long time. Goodbye.
If you believe in my content and want to support me, just know your help is needed. There's a bunch of great ways to support me, being PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, or joining my Patreon community down below. Patreon is the best way to support my channel, and you'll get a bunch of cool perks depending on what tier you join. Another great way to support me is by buying my merchandise on thetravelingclat.com. I regularly drop new merch designs like this beautiful hat or this amazing shirt, where you can support the channel and get something cool for yourself. I also have an amazing Discord community with people from all over the world. Thank you so much for your support.